The video make it so. If you get my mind, I was to make it so. Check it so. The video make it so. If you get my mind, I was to make it so. Where I don't stop, baby, don't stop, baby, don't stop, baby, don't stop. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? This is Niger Forex Killer speaking. We are back again for this week to know what the trade have for us. No time to waste time. We're about to share our screen to see our trade, to see the trade that we'll be looking at this week. So, come up. Last week we made profits. We made profit with our signals last week. We made profit last week with our signals. So this week we are planning of making profit again by the grace of anything you believe in. I don't know why this thing is wasting my time. So you're in trading view. Okay. As you can see, these are all the trades I will be trading this week. These are all the trade. The first one will be Canada Swiss. The second one will be New Zealand US dollar. The third one will be US dollar Swiss. While the fourth one will be US dollar Canada. The fifth US dollar yen. Sixth Euro Australia, and the last one Euro US dollar. These are all the trade I will be monitoring this week. So we are not going to analyze all here. At least we are going to do at least two or three. We have to analyze 2 or 3. The other ones will be in our VIP group. That's where we'll be posting all the ones that will be analyzed, everything. So which one are we going now? Okay. Let's go. Let's start from the first one. Australia Swiss. That will be our first one. So, as usual, we normally start with the monthly time frame. Start with the monthly time frame to actually know where the market is heading to, and know how we'll be positioning our trade. So we'll move all these things out. So as you can see, this is a monthly time frame. And if you can notice here, this market has been on a downtrend for as long as it can be. Since already on a downtrend for a long time now. So the monthly time frame, the thing is actually showing us sell position. But are we going to go with the sell position? Don't know yet. So now we'll look for our support and resistance. Support and resistance. Look for our support. As you can see, this is the resistance. This is the lowest the market has been. This is the lowest. Looking for our resistance. Our resistance, we are going to place our resistance to be here for now. Here, because this is the lower high. This is the lower high, the highest that it has ever been going down. So the next thing now, we'll move to weekly time frame. Yes. Wow. We'll move to weekly time frame. Hmm, If you check, if you check based on this, you know that so we'll be on a downtrend, on a downtrend, and based on this now, with this strategy, we'll be expecting this market to go up. Only seeing this thing alone make you think that the market is going up because we're expecting it to go up, expecting this to touch here, but that's not how we trade. So we'll do our top-down analysis to actually know where the market is heading. So in this weekly time frame now, we'll also look for our support and resistance. The nearest support and resistance. As you can see, I've seen a resistance. I've seen a resistance. Now let me use this. I've seen a resistance which should be around here. Is it here? Let's place it here because this is the highest it has been. This is the highest. This is the highest. So this is the highest, and we'll also maintain our support. So this is a weekly time frame now. So you have to zoom out, or is it zoom in, to actually see what the market is doing. So based on this now, we're actually expecting this market to go down based on what we are seeing here, because the team broke this support and touched here and came back again and touched at the support at the resistance, because once it already broken this one will automatically turn to resistance. So it went back and touched the resistance and it couldn't break it, and the thing is now going down. So based on the market analysis, or based on how the market has been reacting all this while, we're expecting this market to also come down here. That's what I'm thinking. We're expecting it to come down. Expecting it to come down. So like this now, we will position our trade now as a sell trade. As a sell trade, that's what I'm positioning my trade now. I'm positioning it as a sell trade. So as it is now, let me switch to one daily time frame. So daily time frame now. So this daily time frame now, I have actually seen a resistance based on what I'm seeing here. I've actually seen a resistance here. I've actually seen a resistance here. So now I'm expecting this market to continue going down. But based on this trade now, for you to enter this trade, all you can just do is to wait. Just wait for this market, because I'm suspecting that this market will come up here. This market will come up, still come down, maybe retest it again and go down. That's what I'm suspecting here. That's what I'm looking out for. Once the market show me something like this, I'm going all down, all sell, all bearish. Anyway, anyone that you know about, or anyone that you call it. But we're expecting the market to go down. Once I see something like this, I'm going down with the trade. I'm going down with the trade. That's all for this Australian Swiss. I'm expecting the market to go down this week that we are coming in. The market to go down. But in case if the market didn't go as we plan, we'll leave it. But based on my analysis and based on what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing the market to go down. That's all for this But this will be a very nice trade. Once you see something like this, it will be a very nice trade. Expecting it to go down. So the next one will be, which one again are we going to analyze? US Australia. Okay, now let's analyze US Australia. US Australia. So basically, we also start with the monthly time frame. See, as I'm doing it, it looks very simple and very understandable. No time to start drawing lines showing you an indicator. This one happened, the other one happened, the other one didn't happen. So that's the best way of trading this. Let me delete everything. So here now we are on a monthly time frame. We're on a monthly time frame. You know, as usual, always look for our support and resistance. As usual, look for our support and resistance. This is our resistance, and this resistance has been a very in a long, very far distance. But we use it as the resistance, the overall resistance, and we're looking for what's now the support. The support will be here. This is the overall support. This is the overall support. And based on this support now, we are looking at the sell position. Okay, let me use this one to show you. See, if you're trading break and retest, it's a very good sign of break and retest. One, two, the third time you broke it. Now it has already retested. So waiting for the market now to just start pushing down, because actually what we are seeing here now is just a sell position too. But let's go further to know whether we are going with this sell position. Let's go further. So those should agree with the sell position. So we'll now move down to the weekly time frame. In this weekly time frame now, let me zoom in so we can be able to see what we are doing. In this weekly time frame now, I'm seeing is support, is resistance, 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 resistance. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a very resistance, 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 resistance. This should be a very nice. This will be a very nice trade if it actually goes this way. See? So now the thing now, see the thing here is resistance, touch resistance, resistance, resistance. Thing broke it here and went up and still came back now and broke the resistance and broke, because once it broke this one, here will automatically turn to support, but thing came back and broke it. So it's now turned to new resistance. So in actual sense here, are we still looking for a sell here? Yes. We're looking for a sell here because we're expecting this market to come here. That's actually what I'm seeing, to continue with this range, because what this thing is doing here is just ranging, going up, coming down, going up, coming down till it broke this resistance. But thing now came back to inside the range again. So what I'm suspecting now, it may still continue and come down here and come up again, come up again. So now for us to position our trade now, in weekly time frame, I'm seeing a sell too. I'm seeing a sell too in weekly time frame. So now all we have to do now is to position our trade on when to enter the trade. On when to enter the trade. That's what we're expecting here. So now, what are we going to do? We're going to look for the nearest resistance. The nearest resistance, as you can see here, is far away. I'm not sure that this thing will still come back here. I'm not sure, but it may, but I'm not sure. So what we are going to do now is to move down to our daily time frame. Once we are daily time frame, so let me zoom in so for us to see. So this is daily time frame now. You could be able to identify a new resistance from this. You can be able to identify a new resistance if the market may come to touch and continue going down. And we're also seeing a double bottom here. Also seeing a double bottom here. And if you know, normally this market always like to break double bottoms. This double bottom now, I'm suspecting that the market will come back here and break this thing. And there's another one here too, there's another one too here. So this one now, we can use this one as our, we can use this one as our resist support. Sorry, we can use this one as support. But that doesn't mean that the market can break it, but you can use it as our support. As well, can be able, maybe you will place our take profit or something. So now for us to position our trade, let me zoom out. So for us to position our trade now, because what I'm seeing here is also a sell. Maybe you carry this to here, carry this to this side, carry it to this side. Or let me just say entire here, carry it to here. So this may be our entry. This may be a very good trade for us. It's a very good trade for us because this is a daily time frame. I'm seeing I'm seeing a sell here. The reason why I'm seeing a sell here is because mine is telling me that this market will come down and take this liquidity because there's a liquidity here. Here, there's a liquidity here. Market is coming to take this thing off. So for us to position our trade now, we're looking for a sell. What I'm thinking now is what will be the reaction of the market before we can be able to enter the trade? Is it possible that the market can still go up? Is it possible that the market can still go up and touch here and continue coming down? Is there possible? Or the market will still give us the same pattern? Market will still give us the same pattern, but here, the market may come up a bit. But that means this trade may encroach till maybe Thursday or Wednesday before we can be able to see an entry on this trade. But anyhow, I'm seeing a sell trade here. I'm seeing a sell trade here. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a sell trade here. I'm seeing a sell trade here. That's actual truth what I'm seeing here. A sell trade. So now, what's the third? What's the third? Should we analyze? Okay, how many total of the trade is? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Total of 7. Okay, now let's analyze this before we go. Let's analyze this before we go. Let's analyze this before we go. So now, let's delete all these things so we can be able to see a clear trade. Okay, now, as usual, we always start with our monthly time frame. Wow. So and don't go far. And don't go far. But as usual, the first thing we will do is to look for our resistance and support. That's the first thing we will do. Resistance and support. Resistance and support. So our resistance will be here. Our resistance will be here. While our support will be here. But we can also bring our support here because here has been a resistance that has been broken. So we're expecting the market to come back here.
maybe to test it to go up. So now, as we can see now, we are seeing a sell based on we are also seeing a sell market here too. But let me go to weekly time frame. So in the weekly time frame now, the weekly time frame now, okay, what we are seeing now is support. But in this weekly time frame, I'll usually use this. Usually use this for a support. We're seeing a support here. Seeing a support here. So now let me zoom out so we can be able to see clearly. Now, so here now, what are our expectations here? Because this market is not showing us. It's not showing us any sign. Not giving us any sign at all. It's not giving us any sign at all. Not giving us any sign at all here. It's not giving us any sign. So let me leave. Okay, because let me just enter. I'll still come back to this trade, but maybe that will be in our VIP group. So this one now, let's analyze this. Let's analyze this. So we'll go to our monthly time frame. Go to monthly so we can be able to identify our support and resistance. So normally now our support resistance is already there looking at us. This is our support and this is our resistance. This is our resistance. This is our resistance. Or you can use this one because that's the closest. That's the closest. So these are resistance. Now we have identified our support and resistance. And as you can see, you notice that this market is ranging. It's not going up, it's not going down. Based on monthly time frame, it's ranging on, and this thing has started since 2022. Market has been ranging, not going up. But let's move down to a smaller time frame, which is the weekly. So with the weekly, let me zoom in so you see everything. In the weekly now, if I can just lead, market went up, go up, come down, go up, come down, go up, come down. So now when go up and when came down here. So in actual sense, let me say in actual sense, what we're expecting the market to do is to come up here and touch this resistance and see go down. Actual sense, but let's check whether that's what we're looking at. Let me zoom out. Let me zoom out. So, so as you can see now, let me look for a support inside. Okay, I've seen one. I've seen one. So now, based on everything we're seeing here, we're expecting this market to go up. I'm expecting this market to go up. Why? Okay, let me switch down to daily time frame. I still use this to let's check the trade. It's a trend line. It's a trend line. So you can see based on this, certain markets continue going up because this thing is just ranging, accumulating liquidity, maybe to push more up. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't trade with that. I don't trade with that. So the next alternative, where I will position my trade now It's for me to be patient. It's for me to be patient. I need to be patient. Okay. I've identified a resistance, the support that turns to resistance. Okay. Support that turns to resistance. So in actual sense now, we are still going with our pattern. We are still going with our pattern here. We're going with our pattern here. So let's see what we'll do now. As I'm seeing here, I'm seeing a buy trend, a buy trade. First thing is do here is to either use this support, this resistance that I'll already turn to support. Use it to enter our trade. If the next trade can if the next trade can emulate what's already been done, come back, test it, and move. Yes. This is what we're expecting from the market. This is what I'm expecting from the market. Once I see something like this, I'm going with full force on the market and place my stop loss. Although my stop loss is always 20% of every money that you have in your trading account. I'm not doing 10%, I'm doing 20%, which is at least you'll be risking 2%. You're risking 2% once you'll be risking 20%. If you have $10, that means you'll be risking $2. If you have $20, that means you'll be risking $4 per trade. So this is what I'm expecting. So what is market? Once I see something like this week that we are coming in now, I'm going in with this trade, which is I'm going for a buy. That's actually what we'll be looking at this week. That's the trade that I'll be publishing this week, so that you can make money to join us anytime that you feel like that we are doing well. So guys, this is actually the trade that I analyzed. This is the first one. This is the first one, Australia. Swiss. Expecting the market to go down. Expecting it to go down. After that, we went to which one again? We went to US, Canada. Do I try and analyze US, Canada? Okay, yes, we did. We did, yes. So we were also expecting equivalent to the same thing. To market to come up, counter the test, and we'll continue with our trade. And the last one is New Zealand, USA. New Zealand, USA. That's actually the same thing, but we're expecting the market to give us a structure like this before we can be able to conclude and enter our trade. So guys, this is actually all we have for this week. Other ones I'll be analyzing it in our YouTube and my VIP channel. So if you want to be among those who have the opportunity to see all my analysis and all our analysis, you can subscribe to our VIP group. Or if you want a mentorship, you can still subscribe, so we can be able to teach you all the things you know and guide you on this your forex journey to the top, so that all of us can grow together. So enjoy your week and have a very nice trading week. Peace out. Niger Forex Killer. Don't stop. Sexy malato, oh plenty walato. Big cross is getting a lot.